So I finally signed to play my third pro basketball season overseas in Europe. As you might be able to tell by the setup, I'm not at home in New Jersey anymore, and yeah, it's not great, but this is what I'm working with for the time being. These past 4 months at home were long and difficult, but ultimately very rewarding for my basketball career. So in this video, I'm going to update you on how this summer went as an unsigned professional basketball player, and also let you know how these first couple weeks with my new club have gone. First, let me know in the comments what country you want to play in if you end up going pro one day. Okay, lock in, this summer has been a wild ride. So a lot of you may know I played in Brussels, Belgium last season. And the year had a lot of positives. We made the playoffs and finished just one game out of first place in the B Next League. I had a lot of good moments personally and definitely had a major impact on our team's success. I also had great teammates and coaches and really enjoyed living in a big city like Brussels in Central Europe. But there were also struggles. I mean, I had some of the lowest moments of my entire basketball career. Moments where I lost joy and confidence for this game that I love so much. And by the time the season ended, I had to be honest with myself. I try to take responsibility in every aspect of my life, and basketball is no different. And I was prepared for this summer to be a tough offseason for me in terms of getting my next job, and that's for a couple of reasons. So first is just based on my performance. Like I said, I impacted winning a lot, but my stats didn't really jump off the screen. And I just wasn't as consistent as I needed to be over the course of the year, especially as a scorer. So I headed into the summer pretty much knowing I'd be overlooked because Americans who play in Europe are expected to score the ball at a high level. And the second reason is I really wanted to prioritize a good basketball situation and get with a team where I felt like I could thrive. So that meant I was going to be picky and not just take the first offer that came to me, even if that meant passing up on a good amount of money or a really nice place to live. All this is to say that after signing in July before my first 2 pro seasons, this summer I was still without a job in early October. I did get some offers, but nothing that really moved the needle. And multiple teams were really interested, but ultimately decided to pass me up. I'd talk to a coach and get my hopes up, thinking that an offer was coming, and then my agent would call and say that they went with another player. This happened multiple times, and it was especially mentally taxing when it got to early or mid-August, and most other pros had signed and were even leaving to go back overseas. But I kept telling myself, like I always do all of you, to control what I can control. Just be ready, keep putting in the work every day, and the right situation will come. And if anything, I think this summer put a chip on my shoulder. For a long time, basketball has been somewhat easy for me. I played a lot of minutes on multiple championship teams in college and a championship team in my first pro season in Finland. But I think adversity is important in basketball and in life, and I definitely would say I went through some last year and this summer. Now, I'm always trying to make sure I'm looking at the positives in every situation. This long summer has allowed me to get really consistent posting on YouTube once again, and my channel has grown a lot these past few months because of it. I've been able to continue to grow our Hacking Hoops community and even build a course on basketball confidence that is helping young hoopers every day. Basically, this other side of my life, which is content creation and helping younger players, has been able to thrive. In the extra months at home, I also got to spend more time with my family. I've met new people that have already impacted my life in so many positive ways. When you choose to focus on the things that are in your control and see the positives in every situation, your life will be so much better for it. So this summer all accumulated in a whirlwind of a weekend just a few weeks ago in early October. I was sitting on my girlfriend's couch watching football when I got a text from my agent saying that a team in Spain was interested in me. In the next 24 hours or so, I had talked to the coach, I had signed the contract, and I had a flight booked to leave in just 2 days. It's actually crazy how fast things can work in overseas basketball, especially when you're waiting so long to sign. But finally, it was real. I was headed to the Mediterranean coast of Spain to play basketball in a city called Alicante, which is where I am right now. And these first 2 weeks over here have gone by in the blink of an eye. I've already played 3 games, and I'm really feeling like I'm in a good basketball rhythm after not playing a game for over 4 months. The team, coaches, and fans have accepted me so graciously, and I feel so fortunate about that. It can be really complicated to join a team 2 months into their season, but They have made things so easy for me, and Alicante is already starting to feel like a home. I mean, how can I complain? I now live in a place that most people consider to be a vacation destination. Overall, I'm just so glad to be back playing basketball again. I think I played only 10 minutes in our first game after practicing with the team for only 3 days. I only took one shot in those 10 minutes, and yet I didn't care. I was just having so much fun being back on the court. There was a smile glued to my face the entire time. It made me realize I can't take this basketball thing for granted. I don't know how many more years I'm gonna play, so why not enjoy every moment that I'm out there? And you should all do the same. Your basketball career will go by so much faster than you can ever realize, so please try and live in the moment. So guys, now the real work begins. Vamos Lucentum Alicante. Yeah, by the way, if anyone has advice on how to learn Spanish in the best way possible, please let me know. Although, thank you for those 2 years I took Spanish when I was at Colgate. Like I mentioned earlier, this summer I worked so hard on creating this course on Unshakable Basketball Confidence, which I know I wish I would have had as a younger player. Go to hackinghoops.com if you're interested. It will definitely help you get locked in for this upcoming season. Time to get back in the rhythm of making videos consistently, but I'm glad I got to update you all. The support from everybody this summer has been amazing, and I don't take it for granted. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon. Adios.